Grand Rising family, welcome to your Monday, the 17th True Love Journey Daily Message. I already said my prayer, so we could just get started. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Family, I'm feeling, I've taken my supplement already for 2 days, and I'm already feeling better. So, okay, it's already working. I've been meditating a lot too, so that could definitely be adding to my energy shifting here. But all right, I already have some decks that Spirit picked out. I have the Heal Yourself deck. I have the Surrender deck. And there's a spread that came to me by Spirit that I want to play around here with and explore. A new one, you already know. All right, Spirit, let's go. What is, I want to thank everyone for being here, family. Thank you. I love you guys. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, for donating to the channel, for sending decks, for commenting below. All of it helps our beautiful community to grow. Thank you for this being such a beautiful, safe space for us to share. I read all of you guys' comments. Thank you guys for scheduling readings with me. The information to do that will be in the description box below on my website. Thank you to all my beautiful clients for your love, for your support, for being on this beautiful journey with me for as long as you have been. It is a pleasure and an honor of mine to also be a part of your journey. So I love you all. You all know who you are. Thank you so much. All right, so let's see here. What is the energy that the Divine Masculine is in Monday the 17th? What is the energy of the Divine Masculine here for Monday the 17th? Remember, you could be either one or both. Okay, we both have Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine energy within us. So, what is the energy the Divine Masculine is in right now at this time, Spirit? Okay, so they're in the energy of self-sabotage at this time, and hole in the soul here. Okay, so feeling a little empty, fragmented. I heard feeling a little, broken, right? Inner child. We have inner child. The inner child here is in the process of being healed at this time. They're healing. We've been picking up on the fact that they're healing their inner child. This could be something here that they are, becoming aware of their self-sabotage. And the hole in the soul comes from childhood wounds. I'm actually feeling called to read that. Self-sabotage. We when we are fragmented, that they're being guided to do soul retrieval meditations. I have that linked in the community board. Just scroll for it. Or you can just look it up on YouTube, soul retrieval guided meditation. Inner child healing hypnosis and guided meditation could be very helpful to heal any kind of trauma. Yeah, they're tempted by love. Wow, okay, hold on a second, Spirit. They're tempted by love here, okay? They have their eye on the one that they love. As you can see, they're tempted here. They're at her love drought to soak up some love, right? Their inner child is calling out, wanting nurturing. Okay, let's continue. Wanting to feel nurtured, to feel loved on. The love that they're seeking outside of them is within themselves, and they're being guided here to give that to themselves, to give their inner child love at this time. Self-sabotage. Become conscious of how your inner saboteur functions. You are about to sabotage a big opportunity. So the opportunity could be for love, right? As we are seeing here. This temptation, I don't see this temptation as being something bad. Because sometimes, sometimes we get tempted, right? This temptation really is guiding them. They're tempted to there's a reaching out. There's a pull that's taking place for love. You could be feeling this person's pull. You could be feeling this person's pull. Now is the time to stop procrastinating and cease focusing on energy and why you are unworthy of wonderful, enriching experience, why you are unworthy of love. When you connect to the saboteur archetype, you begin to recognize all the ways you pass up interesting opportunities and relationships, which can make you grow, learn, evolve, and become fulfilled. So, as I was telling the Aquarius collective in the week ahead, is this connection here is, brought into each other's lives for the soul growth, the soul expansion, the spiritual healing, the spiritual evolution, okay? And the soul evolution and the soul growth. So when this person here decides to seize the opportunity and not, procrastinate, avoid it, run from it, escape it because of feelings of not feeling unworthy, they will, they would heal so much, right? They will start to grow, ascend, evolve, align with the frequency vibration of love and abundance. The saboteur is terrified of change and guards your heart from that which is meaningful to you, with the misguided belief that if you don't try, you can't fail. So fear of failure. It forgets fear that they are not going to live up to your expectations, or fear that they're not going to live up to your ideal or image of them, or that they're not going to make you happy, or they're not going to, again, that the way that they show up is not going to, that you're going to leave, that you're going to abandon them when they don't, when they feel like they are not able or capable or have it in them to be the best, highest version of themselves for you and for them. It forgets that if you don't escape from your comfort zone, you cannot succeed and experience the love and joy which would fulfill you. On the lighter side, the saboteur can help you to connect to your intuition and help you to listen to your deeper wisdom. It can assist you in deciphering a potentially dangerous situation from an exciting one. So, and then we have this hole in the soul here. This is actually what is causing and preventing this person from moving forward, okay, in their life towards what their heart and soul and spirit is answering the call, is calling and guiding them to. You think I have Gemini strongly placed in my chart, the way that I communicate with my hands and arms? It is somewhere in my chart, but I just don't know where. But it's not a very prominent placement, I don't think. I don't think I have it, actually. I have to go look at my chart again. Anyway, hole in the soul here. Your childhood wounds are creating a hole in your soul. So inner child wounds for this divine masculine. Look, as I said, that there's the inner child, right? I'm feeling compelled and called to even read this one, because this one could benefit both, okay? Because we're always healing our inner child. We're always, connecting with our inner child. So I want to read the message from the book, because I feel like, it would bring a lot of clarity. Clarity is what I heard. One way your childhood wounds disrupt an extraordinary life is through low-grade depression experienced by a perpetual empty feeling. Feeling this void, feeling lost, feeling, like there's something missing. What is missing? So basically, they seek it outside of them through the superficial world, through the, I hear that this person is becoming uneasy, unsatisfied, and bored with the status quo, with the spirit, with the superficial world. It's not fulfilling. It's not filling the void. They are continuously, possibly drinking, smoking, partying, entertaining themselves, distracting themselves. Some of them has had this shopping addiction, or addicted to the material things. All of it so that they can to have the temporary pleasure and the instant gratification to fill this emptiness within. So they shop themselves into debt, and it didn't fix it. They're still empty. If as a child you tried to make everything all right by picking up the pieces of your family dramas, then you adopted a false self. When you lose your authentic self, you disconnect from your true feelings, needs, and desires. Instead, you wear a mask and make others feel more comfortable, people pleasing, Authenticity will take you places that people pleasing never will. Being detached leads to profound loneliness and isolation, as you are always mourning your true self. This card encourages you to discover your true self through learning about childhood and mourning the abandonment and neglect that you felt. So every single time you also abandon this person or reject this, well, I wouldn't say abandon, I would say reject this person when they come at you with their fire pony energy, okay, of wanting to not really wanting that instant gratification and the temporary pleasure that they're used to. Every single time you say, this isn't in alignment with my worth, you trigger their inner child abandonment wounds, and it's pushing them further into their healing. As I said in another reading, there was somebody in my life. I was telling my friend this also, that I came to this realization that there was somebody in my life that abandoned me so much over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Okay, since the moment I met this person just can't seem to stop abandoning me. And what is interesting is that now I'm at this place where it just doesn't affect me. It's like this person's purpose was to do that so that I can heal my deep rooted abandonment wounds, my childhood abandonment wounds. I was abandoned ever since I was a baby by my mom and my father, my biological father, and then it continued throughout my life. So yeah, the wound is, was there, and every single time this one person, of course, multiple people has come and gone out of my life, but this one person was significant when it comes to, sorry, I was dealing with this TikTok camera. A significant purpose of because every single time that they come and they go, I feel less and less affected by it and unbothered by it. My energy levels doesn't change. It's because, I have come to this place, 6 years worth of healing, on being on my own, right? Independent on my own, and hermit energy, mastering self-love, giving to myself, filling my own cup, right? That I know it's not about me. I know it's not, doesn't have anything to do with me, and there is a compassion and an understanding and an awareness. It's a perspective shift, right? That I was telling my friend that the other day, actually, that now it's at this point where it helps you to really accept what is, to release all expectations, and to let go, right, of what you can't control, which is other people's choices and other people's energy that they sent. I know that this isn't what I definitely don't want anyone that's inconsistent, that doesn't put in effort, and is unstable in my life. And I'm perfectly fine being protected. I see it as protection now. I see it as a divine showing me that this person is not matching my energy, that they still are emotionally unavailable, that they still have abandonment wounds, that they're still not matching my energy. You see what I mean? And it's like, it's a perspective shift. It's a perspective. It's how you see it. If you see it as it's also how you, I was gonna say, it's also how you're guided to protect yourself from people that lack stability within themselves, right? So it's like this commitment card, law of attraction as well. It's like if you're in this law of attraction energy of commitment to yourself, to your journey, to your vision, to your goals, to your self-love journey, to your spiritual practices, to whatever you're committed to, and there's people here that wants to be a part of your life or in your energy, and they struggle with that. They struggle with commitment in their life, committing to themselves, to their goals, to their dreams, they're not matching your vibration or your frequency, you see? So it's going to be a mismatch. It's going to be, you're going to repel each other. So it's like angel wisdom reminds you that when you aim for a vision without doubt or deviation, it must succeed. Your guidance is to persevere towards your wisdom. Let every thought, word, and action be directed towards your desired outcome. Nothing is more powerful than focused energy, and the angels will see the pure light of your commitment, whether it is to a relationship, a piece of work, a journey, or anything else in your life. Remember to ask them for help, and know that when you dedicate your intention to the highest good, they will support you. I am committed to my vision. So back to this abandonment thing, right? It's like you'll know where you are on your journey, on your healing journey, on your inner child healing journey, on your abandonment wounds, rejection, based on how you feel. When the divine spirit, the universe sends you these people that are to trigger that wounding, how you feel about it, you know, how your energy levels go. It's like this. It's also like if it's uncomfortable for you to interact or be around somebody that's not showing up for you, it's not consistent in your life, then you have come really far on your self-worth healing journey, on your abandonment wounds healing journey. Okay, so we have 16 here. So pat yourself on the back, swell with pride that all the work that you've been doing, your self-love work that you've been doing, right, is working. Okay, so it's like if you I was telling my friend, what would surprise me, what would blow my mind is to actually see some real effort and consistency. Not the abandonment part, that doesn't surprise me. You know, that's expected actually. And you know, and I'm trying to like alchemize the energy and transmute the energy to not see the people that I care about in that light, but I'm only going by what they're showing me. You know what I mean? So we have 16 here for inner child. The inner child is urging, it's at the bottom of the deck for this divine masculine. Your inner child is urging you to lighten up a little. Have some fun. Get out of your comfort zone and have fun. Stop overthinking so much, right? And controlling everything, and just be. Just follow your passion, follow your bliss, follow what lights you up, follow your heart. Let your stay in this, go within and stay in this beautiful energy of stillness and silence for a second, so you can hear what your soul, your intuition is your spirit guides is whispering to you in the direction that you're meant to go. This person is very well aware of the direction that they're being guided to go, that they're meant to go. The self-sabotage comes in when somebody is in their own way. They know it. They know that it's the fear that's blocking them. I see somebody face palming here saying, why am I like this? Why can't I, and I feel like that's the beginning stages of somebody grabbing the reins of their energy and doing what they're guided to do when it comes to the personal development, self-development, personal growth, and healing work. In order to be healthy, we must engage our imagination, creativity, and spontaneity. When was the last time you did something spontaneous, intuitive, and outrageous? When and with whom do you feel uninhibited, relaxed, and completely comfortable to be yourself? This person feels free when they are with you. Okay, they feel like they could be themselves. They feel safe. They feel comfortable. They feel relaxed. Okay, some of them probably falls asleep in your presence. Your inner child can be your strongest ally or your biggest foe. It can assist you to heal childhood pain, rejection, loneliness, and abandonment. It can take you on an exciting adventure, help you to become more confident, daring, original, and bold. Or it can make you behave in childish ways, immature, emotionally immature, bringing up anxieties, fears, suspicions, which is this energy that they're being asked to take a look at. This card beckons you to heal your childhood pain and discover your independence, compassion, creativity, talent, and joy. A happy and healthy inner child can help you to connect to your integrity. That's that follow-through energy. Integrity is one of my top core values. When somebody doesn't keep their word, I can't trust them. I can't feel safe with them, right? I don't believe anything they say. Divinity, that's what integrity is. Divinity and purity. So yes, a happy, healthy inner child can help you to connect to your integrity, your divinity, and your purity. It believes in miracles and magic and creates magic in your life. So that's here for the divine masculine. I want to get the energy here for the divine feminine before I pull the surrender deck. For the divine feminine here, spirit. What's the energy for Monday, the 17th, for the divine feminine? From the Heal Yourself deck. What is the energy for the divine feminine for Monday? We have beauty. Anything else? Letting go. Beautiful. Oh, how I love this energy so much. And taking off your mask, your authenticity, right? Feeling more safe to be yourself, accepting yourself more. I heard fully accepting yourself, loving yourself here. This letting go is a really beautiful, that's the energy that we've been being guided to do, is to let go, to surrender, to allow, it's out of my control. The only thing you can control is your own energy. That's all you have the control over. Your joy, your peace. Okay, so I actually want to read that for you guys before I pull the surrender deck. What a powerful message already, Spirit, come on. We have here beauty. Recognize your inner and outer beauty, which I sacral chakra energy, which I feel this is something you've been working on for a while now, from what the energy I've been picking up on. Beautiful souls. You are beautiful, special, unique, and attractive. When was the last time you looked in the mirror and felt good about what you see? Did you know that your features can literally change based on how you feel about yourself and your life? Holy Moses, right? That's also part of the ego. What your mind is telling you about yourself is what you're going to see. Your internal experiences are etched on your face and your body. So pretty girls are the happiest. Wait, happy girls are the, how does it go, Spirit? Happy girls are the, that's a quote. Happy girls are the prettiest. So we have here, people can feel your energy when you enter a room. So glowing energy, vibrating really high in the vibration. When you're in the vibration of love and abundance, you look beautiful. You're magnetic, you're sexy, you're attractive. When a person who is not thought of being physically good look, okay, I love this part. People can feel your energy when you enter a room. When a person who is not thought of being physically good looking connects to their own inner light, wisdom, and warmth, the glow that emanates from within makes them extremely appealing and attracts people and opportunities towards them. So I feel like you are taking off your mask and being more authentic. Okay, feeling more safe and more comfortable to be yourself and to do that, right? Focus on what you love about yourself and allow yourself to shine. If you are challenged by how you see yourself, this could be a perfect time for internal and external makeover. So what does that look like? That looks like maybe going and buying some summer clothes, or if you're in the southern, some sexy sweaters and boots, a new wardrobe, or getting some fresh new makeup, or changing your diet, or going to the gym, okay? Or getting a facial, getting your nails done, whatever it is that to help you to feel better about yourself, to help you feel more confident. Normally, when you take action, when you unleash your creativity, when you take action on your goals and your dreams, and you start to feel better. The more work you do on yourself within, you start to feel better about yourself as well. You start to feel more confident, right? So we have this letting go. That has been the energy, family, and I'm actually going to read that as well because I'm guided to. So detaching, letting go. Like I tell you guys, I've been doing the let go affirmations myself. It has been a game changer for me. I feel myself and my energy shifting into more flow energy. I was telling the Aquarius Collective for the week ahead reading that I am more in this energy of play and fun and following my bliss, following my passions, following what lights me up. And not really, I'm releasing any kind of forcing and resistance energy, any kind of energy of I have to do this, I got to do that. I'm releasing all of that. And I'm just like when spirit guides me to play and I'm just going with that. I am, releasing a lot. The let go affirmations is very powerful. I listen to it at least 3 times a day, sometimes 4. The situation has served its purpose. You are being challenged to change your point of view and recognize that this particular relationship has run its course. Although you might be afraid to let go, the universe has a new opportunity for you, which will allow you to experience the kind of passion and satisfaction you have always dreamed of. The second that you let go of what's not for you, the universe will rush. It's that fast. It's that fast. I told you guys in another reading that happened for me. The second you let go that's not for you, the universe will bring in the new. Okay? After every ending, there's always a new, but it has to release from your energy. And it might have something to do with how you feel yourself, your sense of self-worth and self-love, how you feel about yourself and your confidence as well. You feeling good enough, right? So that we're not selling out, so we're not settling for less than what we deserve. Saying goodbye is never easy and can make you feel like you are a failure. You must not allow yourself to be persuaded by other people or your own doubts to keep holding on. Focus on opening your heart to a new opportunity. Leave the baggage of the past behind you. I'm also letting go of whatever went down here in the past. Letting go of the past people, the past pains and baggage as well can free up energy. It is important that during the letting go process, you are gentle with yourself. You're releasing a lot right now at this time. The more you heal the self-love here, allow yourself to have alone time, write, meditate, paint, sing, and dance. Play. Have fun. I'm going to read you this fun card that jumped just today. I'm going to read these 2 that jumped just today. And I told you guys I meditated with I don't know if I told you guys that. No, it was the Aquarius Collective, that I meditated with Archangel Chamuel last night, and it immediately shifted my vibration back to the vibration of love. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's not the supplement. Maybe the supplement is helping, but I feel like it's Archangel Chamuel and all the angels I've been meditating with as well. Do whatever you can to heal and let go of the pain that is holding you back. Recognize that your spirit is beckoning you to grow. So I love this so much. Being more your authentic self. Your guidance is to take time to enjoy yourself, relax, and find a sense of humor. Treat things lightly. Fun brings lightness of spirit, and the most difficult situations can be eased if you see the funny side of things. So cultivate a sense of ridiculous. How can you bring play, laughter, and fun into your social life, your relationships, and your work life? When you have fun, the angels rejoice, for there is nothing they love more than joy, play, humor, and laughter. Affirmation: I master my emotions. So if you guys are being called to meditate with Archangel Chamuel, I will read also from Archangel Chamuel. But I want to read this patience energy because we got patience that one time 4 times. So this came out again this morning. Trust the higher forces of life to know what is best for you. And remember that when you are asked to wait, you are being prepared for something even better than you expected. So change your attitude to one of acceptance. Relax and take stock. Ask your angels to unfold you during this waiting period so that you can listen to the promptings of the divine. Do not rush off on some wild goose chase of your lower will. When the time is right and you are ready and refreshed, the next door will open. Patience is always rewarded. Again, I feel like there's a lot of focus here Divine Feminine is putting on yourself here, okay? A message from Archangel Chamuel. Archangel Chamuel works on the pink ray of love and being blessed with this. If you feel guided to meditate with Archangel Chamuel, please do so. It's quite incredible, the energy shift, right, when you do. To the vibration of love and abundance and joy, even because it's connected to the heart. You're being blessed with this Archangel card indicates that you're ready to open your heart to unconditional love. Love has no restrictions and accepts all people as they are, nor does it judge. True love is so powerful that it dissolves hurt, anger, and separation. Let love flow from your heart and touch your loved ones, those you dislike, and strangers. This creates a bridge. We saw the bridging yesterday or the weekend's reading. This creates a bridge of light, which the angels can come along to bring hope and peace. In return, your life will be blessed and filled with love. Your affirmation: my heart is filled with the flame of love. My heart is filled with the flame of love. All right, I want to see what the divine masculine is currently surrendering. Not what they need to surrender, what they're currently surrendering to right now. What is the divine masculine currently surrendering to right now? I feel like this is a part of their awareness. What is the divine masculine currently surrendering to right now? Spirit, please. What is the divine masculine currently surrendering to right now? Oh, wow. Surrendering to, they could be spending more time outside. Surrendering to letting themselves rest, to replenish and take a break. And surrendering their fear of change. Right here. The self-sabotage. Right? Taking a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Again, your inner child. Replenishing yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. They could be being guided very strongly to go outdoors. To spend time with nature, okay, and connect with the creator out in the world, okay, and ground their energy. The universe is reminding you, surrendering their fear of change. They're going through a lot of change. It's time for a change. They're not happy. They're uncomfortable. They feel this hole in their soul, this emptiness within, like there's something missing within them. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Excuse me. I heard spirits say, the more that this divine masculine listens and follows the calling of their soul and gives them, their body is telling them what they need. Their body, soul, spirit is telling them what they need. Gives themselves what they need. Refill. Give themselves the love, by self-love, by loving themselves, by nurturing themselves and giving to their inner child. The more they're going to fill this hole here in their soul. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always, whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death. Repeat the affirmation: I have faith that all is well. I'm getting a divine masculine here that could be getting older, right? And is looking at their life, right? And seeing that, the ego is judging. That is judging where they are in their life and saying things about their life like, I should be, the ego is saying, I should be further along. This is not how I saw myself when I'm at this age. I should be, all the shoulda, coulda, woulda, all of these societal 3D expectations of where they feel they need to be at this certain age, where they thought they would be, where they would have liked to be, and how they feel stuck and stunted and not where they feel, right? Because I say that because there's no such thing. Time is an illusion. You're exactly where you need to be for your soul's path, your soul's growth, and your journey. I started over at 40 from scratch. I'm still rebuilding. And I don't look at my life like, oh, I'm this age. I should have this and this and this by now. No, I am complete in this energy of I'm finally in alignment with my purpose. I don't care how old I am or what I feel my life. I'm like super grateful that I'm at this place where I have healed. That's what I'm looking at. Where I have healed so much, really so much, healed from so much trauma. And now I'm rebuilding my life from a beautiful place, from innocence, divinity, solid foundation. It can't crumble. That I'm finally in alignment with my purpose. I'm not looking at my age or how old people sometimes, a lot of times, actually, people start their business, they start over later in life, between the ages of 40 and even in their 50s. Okay, so I feel like this person here has been, moving in their life. That's why they feel so empty on the inside, based on where they feel. It's like not being very gentle with oneself, not accepting where they are, not accepting who they are, right? We have, surrender to spirit. Again, surrender to the magic of who you are, and surrender worry. Wow, speaking of prayer, I got to share with you guys, I want to share with you guys a little magic that that happened on the day before Father's Day. I like to share my little prayers and on angel and miracles that unfold in my life and my children's life. My son reached out to me and said that his daughter's mom told him that he could, because it's not his weekend, told him that he can have the baby until 2 p.m. And then I said, I'm going to pray. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael. I'm going to say my prayer. And wow, he's texting me right now. Holy Moses. I just called his energy and I spoke about him and he's texting me right now. Another miracle family. I told him that I was going to call on Archangel Michael and say a prayer that, for Archangel Michael to help him to get the baby for the whole day. And then I told him to speak up and ask for what he would want. And then I called in Archangel Michael and I did my thing, my spiel. I said it out loud. I said my prayer. Not too long after that, he messages me telling me, literally within minutes, less than an hour, he messages me and tells me that she changed her mind and told him that he could have the baby for the whole day. That's how that works, family. That's how that works, right? That's how that works. Surrender to prayer. Surrender to the magic of who you are, right? And open up to your spiritual gifts and use your spiritual gifts to create and manifest in your life, okay? Surrender to spirit. Let spirit take care of it. Release the worries. That's what this divine masculine is being guided to do, right? We have give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from the heart, you will be heard throughout the universe and the answers and support will arrive. Surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic within us. That's that inner child that the divine was asking to connect with, to believe in the magic, to believe in the miracles like your inner child used to, like when you were a child you used to, right? Even in the mundane aspects of life, remember that you're a magical being with the uniqueness and worth that comes from just being you. And connecting more to spirit, when they spend more time in nature, the divine's going to send them all these spirit animals, right, to guide this divine masculine here. That's what's going to help them to be more in the present moment. So, okay, let's see what the divine feminine is. What is the divine feminine, spirit? Surrendering right now. What is the divine feminine surrendering right now? What is the divine feminine surrendering to right now? What is the divine feminine surrendering right now? I can't make this stuff up. Surrender to play. Spirit, I love you so much. Thank you for being here right now with us, as always. So that's what you're doing. You're letting go, right? You're letting go of control. You're surrendering. You're focusing on your own energy. Being over controlling can sabotage. Wow, sabotage. Being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off. Pull back your energy. Regroup. Center yourself and give the situation some breathing room. That's what you're doing. That's what you're currently. The question was, what are we currently surrendering to or surrendering? And you are right now, currently in this present moment, really releasing, really focusing on you, okay? And letting and playing, having fun, right? Following your bliss, following what lights you up, following your joy. Okay, take a break from overthinking, letting go. We're letting go to do something fun. Play is a time of recreation and rejuvenation. Also, that's where the magic happens too. When you're in this energy, right? When you're in this energy, that's when the miracles come in, the blessings come in. You're giving the unit, you're releasing the wheel and micromanaging the universe. You're letting the angels take over. You're letting the angels take control here, okay? So, okay, let's go. What else we got here? For Monday, the start of a fresh new week, fresh new energy. I am feeling better myself. You guys can probably feel that as well. I was telling my friend I'm getting all of the readings done so I can have the rest of the day to play. My inner child wants to play. All right, Spirit, what is the energy here for Monday, the 17th, for a beautiful collective? Very, very soon. There you go. Off to a timeline. Soulmate here. Soulmate. What else for Monday? The more you let go, right? The more you let go and detach. It's not easy to do. That's why, again, it's a reason why I do the let go affirmations 4 times a day. Because that's not easy. But it's a rewiring, it's a mindset, it's a perspective shift, it's a belief system, right? I truly believe, I have certainty and confidence that what's for me, that's meant for me, will not pass me by. Right? It's on its way. It's already here. I already have everything that I need. What else? Again, right? Again. This is what we're letting go of. The attachment to the outcome, the attachment to a person, attachments to things even. That's the ego. Okay? That's the ego. What else? This may be their energy. Endings. Bye. Bye. Releasing. Letting go. Can I have one more? False twin flame. That's what's ending. The attachment to that, right? The attachment to, it could be this divine masculine here or you. Okay, what else? Very powerful message today. Soul recognition. There's a recognition of the difference here, of the true divine counterpart and the false one. There is a clear Wow, as I said that, look at the bottom of the deck. I cannot make this stuff up, family. I cannot make this stuff up. There's a recognition on their end of what's the real love, the true love, the soul love versus this. Look, choices being made. It's very clear. What else? You're also releasing your attachment, because that's the ego, and there is no ego in this connection. Well, that's the connection itself. The journey itself is the journey of releasing the ego and aligning with unconditional love, clearing out that program, that attachment program. Because again, attachment is the root of a lot of suffering, okay? It's like when you're the fear of abandonment, the fear of rejection, the clinging, the codependency all comes from that. And that's what we've been healing within ourselves by giving to ourselves all the love, reparenting our inner child, reparenting ourselves. Can I have one more? Wrong timing. That's why we have here within a year. So That's where that patience came in, right? Within a year. What does that mean? Within a year from the last time you saw them, from when you spoke to them, within a year, you're already within the year. All right. So I'm getting within this year, 2024. Okay. Very soon. So it's very soon within this year. It's just that right now, the timing, it's a timing thing here. Because this person, it feels like the Divine Feminine is a little bit more ahead when it comes to this hole in the soul and the self-sabotaging. And they're catching up. Can I have one more? Shadow work. Beautiful. Yeah, toxic connection here. Starting over, self-worth, true love, holy. True love, self-worth, starting over. See that? Releasing here the toxic attachment to start over. Knowing, aligning with self-worth and self-love, I am worthy of true love. The shadow work here is helping this person recognize soul recognition. What's real, what's false, okay? Again, the feeling empty on the inside. This toxic situation is making this person worse. Toxic connections, false twins, karmic connections, they don't help you to be better. All right. Tell me about this. Clarify very soon. Very powerful energy today. Clarify very soon. Well, look at that. The chair, not an accident, that flipped and fell out of the deck. There's a passion, new beginning. We're overcoming all the obstacles. We're regaining our focus here. Okay, it could be Cancer season. Cancer season. Isn't that the next season over? Clarify very soon. We're working on ourselves here, okay? We're very close to achieving a goal. Okay, we're working on ourselves. We're building here. One more for very soon. Trust, again, release, allow, let go, surrender. Trust your intuition. Your intuition is correct right here, right? With the Queen, Pisces energy. Cancer energy, Scorpio energy here. You could just be embodying this energy right now of working on yourself, focusing, following your intuition, and strengthening your abilities, your gifts. Right here, Eight of Pentacles. You guys could be healers, Reiki healers, spiritual teachers, spiritual healers, psychic, intuitive, into the esoteric, into the occult, metaphysics here. You could be, again, spiritual healers, spiritual teachers, energy healers, tarot readers, mastering your gifts. Okay, following here your intuition. Your intuition is right about this. It's about to be revealed to you very soon, I heard. Tell me here, just keep going with what you're practicing, what you're learning, what you're working on. This could be this person is working on, themselves, okay, themselves, following their intuition here, their inner knowing, their inner voice. Clarify attachment. Oh, beautiful. Look at this. Look, breaking free from the attachment, walking away, emotionally disconnecting and detaching, moving on, moving forward. Right here, you're letting go, they're letting go. Bye to the false twin flame. Working on themselves. Okay, with the High Priestess, and again, they're not taught. There's no talking. Very soon, there's going to be, movement, action, and communication. There's silence here, but you can feel it, is what I'm getting. If this is you, I'm getting that you're sending this person healing energy and love, Queen of Cups, and it's helping them to heal. Like I told you guys, I prayed for Archangel Michael to send my son a miracle, and Archangel Michael, just like that, snap of a finger, a few minutes later, he's messaging me. Sending the ones you love, healing energy and protection. They trusting that the angels are going to take care of it, right? Surrendering to spirit, surrendering to prayer, and having true faith. There is no fear when there is true faith. If you really believe, clarify endings. And by, we have here Temperance. That is Archangel Michael, right? This right here is an energy here of somebody actually doing some healing work, having a lot of patience here, coming into balance and harmony within. This is also an energy here of reconciliation and mending as well. Okay, this is your twin flame energy, soulmate twin flame, that is in the process of, again, releasing, making a huge decision, facing judgment, right? Releasing what's no longer serving, walking away, making a decision to start a brand new life. Look at that, starting a brand new life. False twin flame. Toxic connection there. False twin flame. We have here the King of Cups. Overburdened, okay, exhausted. Was in a state of illusion for a long time. Now starting to feel more hope. Healing here, okay. Carrying this baggage around, okay. It's the end of this cycle for this King of Cups, okay. At this time, this King of Cups, we saw the Queen of Cups earlier. So this King of Cups is releasing this load, is at the end of this journey here with this false person that they have been with, and in the process of reaching their destination, okay? Reaching their destination. Yeah. Coming into harmony, patience here as this person closes stuff out, or you. Can I have one more on this King of Cups with false twin flame and this Ten of Wands? The Emperor, the Divine Masculine. So we're talking about the Divine Masculine here that was tied up, connected here with not a very healthy situation, that they didn't have a lot of self-worth. They didn't believe in themselves here, so they chose a lesser. Somebody that was matching their energy. Tell me about this King of Cups with this Ten of Wands for false twin flame. They married a false twin flame. They're in a marriage or long-term commitment in a superficial situation and connection here, right? But they have been awakening and recognize, okay, there's a recognition of the true twin flame here. And they're doing some shadow work around this self-sabotage, this hole in the soul, and their inner child, okay? How they have been sabotaging their whole life. Yeah, and they're reaching the end of this. The Ten of Wands, a 10, it's a completion. They're walking away. I'm getting you're letting go, and you're walking away from the attachment to the outcome and this whole situation. And they're also mirroring energy. They're also walking away from ending this toxicity in their life. We're talking about, yeah, I can't make this stuff up. Look at that. They're no longer in this state of illusion. They were manipulated. They were tempted and manipulated and lured. But not anymore. They're stepping into their power here, Divine Masculine, into their divinity. Okay? And standing up and fighting for themselves and standing up for themselves. This situation that they got themselves entangled in was meant for it to happen that way. They had to learn these karmic lessons. They had a karmic contract they need from a past life. They needed to be closed out in this lifetime. Perspective change, family. Bigger picture. Right? Soul recognition. Clarify that. Ten of Pentacles. The person, ow, my foot just fell asleep. There's a soul recognition here. Right? Well, who is the one that is meant for them? For long-term stability, long-term security. I'm getting very strong past life here. You may have already been married to this person or had something that's extending into this. Definitely you have. It's been extended into this lifetime to be completed in this lifetime. This has taken a long time. One more for soul recognition. Yeah. Oh, face palming. Didn't I say face palming? Now that they recognize the true twin flame, there's so much regret, so much anxiety, so can't sleep at night. What am I going to do? How am I going to do this? I can't believe I did that. All the things, right? All of the thoughts, all of the darker, intrusive thoughts coming in. Yeah. How am I going to make this right? I need to make this right. Coming in vulnerable with the apology. Wow. Clarified twin flame. Destined and fated connection. Divine timing. Wow, the true empress, which is you. You have your sword up. There's a boundary, right? The boundary. Are we going to do this? Are we going to build? I heard Stand By Me, that song. I forgot the lyrics, but I just heard that in my head. Are we going to do this? Okay. Come correct. Come ready. So yeah, the true divine feminine here. It's only a matter of you're ready. You've been getting ready. Beauty energy. This is the energy of beauty, of self-love, of growth, abundance. Stay in this vibration of abundance. There's a turning point. This cycle is getting ready to start for you. You're on this cycle of growth and change and expansion right now due to this beautiful connection that came into your life to help you to ascend, to evolve, to expand on a soul level, spiritual level as well. You're in your purpose. You've been getting ready. You've been aligning with the divine feminine energy, healing the divine feminine within you. Mother healing for a lot of you guys. Healing your relationship with your mother. When you forgive your parents, your love life changes as well. This is a more nurturing energy here of yourself. Holding space, very patient, very understanding, very compassionate, the energy of unconditional love. You had to get here first, and now the wheel is turning. This is a meant to be, destined and fated connection, and it is shifting. There's a turning point. There's a new cycle. The timing is approaching here for this. Can I have one for wrong timing? Somebody needed to become independent, become free, and master self-love. Release worry and stress and let go. Let go. Let go. 9 of Pentacles here. Pre-Empress energy. One more for wrong timing. Queen of Wands. Somebody needed to master this, become this very empowered, divine feminine energy. Okay. I'm getting here. The reason it wasn't the wrong timing is because we needed to heal. There was still letting go of the past, disappointments, guilt, pain, grief, suffering, despair, okay, shame, whether you or them, to embody this beautiful energy here of empowerment and confidence, self-love, independence. That's why the delay. And you're there. The timing is approaching. The Wheel of Fortune is here. It's happening. This person's at the end here with the 10 of Wands, doing some shadow work. Yeah, at the end, 10 of Swords, overcoming the obstacles, moving towards a passionate new beginning. The story is writing itself. Tell me here about shadow work. Yeah, it is quite the balancing act doing shadow work. The emotions go up and down, okay? There is a lot going through, a lot of internal and external changes here. Priorities, trying to create a good balance in one's life. Yeah, taking the reins, okay, making some solid decisions, ascending, being conscious and aware of one's stuff here, being conscious and aware of one's stuff, and then making the necessary changes. Okay, harmonious change, trying to create some kind of a balance. Okay, this person knows that, lots got to change within themselves and external to them for them to, start this new cycle. We're getting there. We're in transition right now. We're moving to karma waters. People leaving the past behind. So this person is very aware. They're taking a pause and taking stock of what needs to be done. You know, what to invest their time and energy into here, okay? And we're getting there, family. So communication is coming in. This person is weighing things out, okay? Trying to balance out their energy, balance out their life, getting serious about it. I feel like you're very comfortable in this energy. Whoever's the divine feminine knows that, you know, again, the illusion of separation, the illusion of time. But this person is working on moving away from the Five of Swords, conflict, going through a lot of changes, moving away, working on making some serious, solid decisions. King of Swords is clear and decisive on what they want, right? They have their plan, their strategy. They're using logic here. They're seeing things clearly. Let's get a message from this King of Swords, King of Cups. What's the message from? Again, they're balancing out their heart and their mind here. I'm getting with the Two of Pentacles, the King of Swords and King of Cups. Emotionally intelligent, I heard. Emotionally intelligent. Growing emotionally and intellectually as well. Gaining a lot of wisdom, experience, and knowledge. They're becoming aware of this. And they know that it's time for change because they're not happy in their life. They feel empty and unfulfilled. All right, what does this King of Cups want to say? What does this King of Cups want to say, Spirit? Divine timing, family. Right here. We're on the journey and the divine dance on the soul plane. It will manifest into the physical world in perfect divine timing. All we have to do is trust and have faith that all will work out beautifully. Right here. We have you are mine. You are mine. So very territorial. There is no one else in the world who could ever replace you. We were made for each other. No, we were meant, can I read this? We were made to be together. We are destined, and I am yours and you are mine only. We have done this before and we'll do it again. I said that many lifetimes. And sorry here. I am sorry for the pain I have caused you. I'm sorry I wasn't there when you needed me the most. I wanted to be there to comfort you, but I was afraid of letting you down. Again, this person self-sabotages because this fear of failing, this fear of failing. And then we have doubt here. Please stop doubting our connection. I'm getting that sometimes you go through those phases because it's taking so long or it's not manifesting in the 3D in the way or the time that you would like it to, right? We're saying, please stop doubting our connection. I can sense it and it's making me doubt it too. Just have faith and know that I will reach out to you when the divine timing is right. Trust the process, my love. Everything will work out beautifully. And it is. And it is. This person just needs to feel, they will stop, but the thing is, if they don't feel confident within themselves and they're not in their divine masculine energy, they're going to repeat patterns, family, and they're going to self-sabotage again. And they will, self-fulfilling prophecy. They will manifest their fears of not showing up for you, of failing and not being good enough for you, okay? So that's why the divine timing. And also, they're clearing this karmic energy from their energy. That if they don't do this right, they're creating karma for themselves. But if also they don't do this right, this karmic energy is going to interfere and create a lot more pain and separation and drama. And they're trying to not bring any more drama or pain into the connection or into your life. Okay? So it feels like this person is dealing with an unstable person, right? And they have this in mind. The starting over with you, beautiful energy of that. And And in perfect divine order and time, and this will manifest for you. I'm going to leave it right here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Beautiful. I love you all, and God bless you. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, donating to the channel, and every which way you guys show up for yourselves, for each other in our community, and for me. I love you. God bless you. Namaste. Much love.